The third commandment that I go by: performance, not potential. Deal with women based on their reality and not their potential. Shout out to my dude Afi Kingdom. I talked about this 3 years ago, and he wanted me to expound on it and make a video about it, and I never did. This is for you, brother. Shout out to my man Afi Kingdom. You can go check him out at the Afi Kingdom podcast on YouTube. Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, when I say you deal with a woman based on their reality and not their potential, what happens is a lot of guys, it's like the guy in the email, right? Most guys, they see a woman, right, and they treat her based on all the things that she can be, right? And they don't treat her based on who she is in that moment. They don't look at the situation. You know, guys are in you get in fairy tale land and you start talking about plans and how she want to go to school and leave, stop stripping and shit. I've had guys, you know, few different guys come to me basically dealing with strippers and shit like that, and they sit and they vibe with them, and the chicks want a better life, and so they deal with them based on that and think that, you know, they can take them to that level or get them out of the mud that they in. You can't do it. You have to deal with women based on their reality. You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna make no person change. Only they can change when they're ready to change, right? When women show you who they are, treat them accordingly. I'm gonna say that one more time. When women show you who they are, you treat them accordingly, because that's what they want. A woman is going to the way a woman presents herself to you is how she want to be treated, period. Stop trying to put lipstick on a pig. You understand? Because they're going to resent you for it. If a woman comes to you, you don't think women, people, right, in general, but you don't think women are smart enough to know, if I don't want to be treated like a hoe, I'm not going to present myself like a hoe. If I want to be treated like a wife, let me not wear cleavage and shit like that. They know how they want to be treated. If a woman is coming and presenting herself to you a certain type of way, she wants to be treated as such. She don't want the girlfriend treatment. She want to get bent over and fuck like a, fuck her and pull on her hair or whatever kinks that she into. She don't want the flowers and all of that shit. Pay attention. You see, you had the conversation through text message and she told you her goals. And so when she came up, when she came to the date with the cleavage out and, with the red lipstick on, you stuck on trying to build a life with this chick and take her out of the mud and show her different and shit. But she just want to be treated like how she presenting herself to you. People are smart enough. At an early age, we smart enough to present ourselves a way we want to be treated. If a woman don't want to be catcalled, if a woman don't want to be groped, let me say this, it's not okay to ever grope nobody or force yourself or assault anybody. But if a woman don't want a certain type of attention, they know how to dress like it. You understand what I'm saying? They know exactly what to do. And when they want that attention, they dress like it, period. So if a woman doesn't want to be something, or she doesn't want to be treated a certain type of way, if she doesn't want to be treated like a girlfriend, she's going to portray herself as she's going to present herself as a jump off. If she wants to be treated like, when women are dating with a purpose and all of this bullshit, they act like it. They want to go on dates and they want to meet in the daytime and they wearing jeans and shit and fucking, they wearing jeans and fucking sweaters and scarves and shit, and they don't have the skimpy dresses on, and they want to fucking go on 50 dates before they let you at the house. They act like they want to be treated like a girlfriend, even if they're a slut. But my point is, they gonna present themselves how they want you to treat them. So you never, ever, you never date a woman's, potential. You date her performance. You date her reality, right? And another thing, right, what happens is, again, like I say, they resent you for it, right? So when you get a girl, right, this happens to a lot of guys. They get a girl, she's a stripper, right? They get a girl and she's a stripper, and they try to basically make a housewife. She don't want to be a housewife. She want to be a. But what happens is, when you take somebody out of their element by force or by coercion or by manipulation, and they catch on to it, they start to resent you, right? you start to make them sick. They start to rebel against that. You understand what I'm saying? You never want to get caught up in that. And that's what happens when you date a woman's potential instead of her performance, instead of her in the present tense. Treat a woman based on how she's performing. Treat a woman based on her reality. Treat a woman based on what she's showing you. Also, too, you guys need to understand that people never typically live up to their expectations. The expectations that you set on them, when you date a person's potential, you project your own expectations onto a person. And when you do that, they never live up to it. And what happens is you become disappointed. And then you take that disappointment out on the person, but it's your fault. You see what I'm saying? That's just like a woman trying to come into my life and try to make me a husband when I don't want to be a husband right now. But then you get mad at me for putting your expectations onto me. You can't do that to people. You understand what I'm saying? Again, that causes friction, it causes silent enemies, and it causes resentment. So you performance, not potential. Reality, not potential. You deal with a woman based on her reality, not her potential. Shout out to Afi Kingdom.